Call to order. Regular meeting of the Florence Planning and Zoning Commission. Today is September 15th. Time is 6:02. Mr. Olgin, would you please call the roll?
Yes, I will. Chairman Pranzo.
Present.
Vice Chair Patrick. Commissioner Bell. Present. We have a quorum.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Gilbert, before we go, can you turn these lights on?
Yes, sir, I will.
It's kind of dark up here. Thank you, sir. Looks like a book, doesn't it?
It was. Okay. Discussion, approval, disapproval of admitting meetings at a regular meeting conducted on July 7th, 2016. Do we have any questions or comments?
I just have a comment on the call to the commissioners, the comments that were attributed to Commissioner Bell were actually made by me.
What page is that, sir?
Last page, call to the commission. It says Commissioner Bell stated. Yeah, I didn't state that. Yeah, that was me. Otherwise, the minutes are good as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner Bell, anything?
No, I didn't say anything.
The only inquiry or something to think about, it's been 10 weeks since our last meeting. That's a pretty good stretch. So, reviewing meetings or meeting minutes for accuracy is kind of tough over that time span. And I don't know if it's necessary or if it can even be done, but we might want to take a look at some kind of mechanism. If we're going to go over 4 weeks, let's say, some kind of mechanism to approve the minutes outside of a formal meeting. Other than that, whoever wrote the minutes up did a really good job. Could I have a motion, please?
I move that we approve the minutes as read with the correction to as stated by me.
I have a second.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Patrick, second by Commissioner Bell. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? Minutes approved. New business, presentation, approval, disapproval of preliminary plat application for Anthem at Merrill Ranch, Unit
Excuse me.
8.
Chair, could you just tell me who made the motion and who made the second?
I'm sorry?
I made the motion and Commissioner Bell made the second.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Continue.
That's all right.
Okay, Unit 38, PZ 1654 PP, submitted by the Pulte Group Incorporated. Do we have a presentation?
Yes, we do. Chair, Vice Chair, Commission, good evening. I'm Gilbert O'Gean, your senior planner, and I have the pleasure of giving you tonight's presentation on the Unit 38, Anthem at Merrill Ranch preliminary plat. So, as you might remember from the last time that we were here, we had, I think it was 9 plats that went through this process. Tonight we're focused on one plat, Unit 38. In front of you, I'll have a map kind of to give you some perspective on the location. It's off of Hunt Highway, and to the direct south of it would be Merrill Ranch Parkway. It's right here in blue. This image is just more of a close-up of the actual unit that we're talking about. This one gives you perspective of the actual lotting that would be, if it's approved tonight, what would be going to the final plat stage. In red, we have the stars that indicate the points of ingress and egress. This one is going to have 3 points of ingress egress, one to the north, one to the west, and one to the southwest. And they would actually connect into proposed units and existing units. This is in the Sun City portion of Anthem. As you know, there's a Parkside and there's a Sun City to the north. This image here, you should have a picture of it, or you should have the actual 11 by 17 plat in your packet. Just going to go over some of the details that are already in your staff report. So, as you already know, it's a continual development of the Anthem Memorial Ranch community. As time goes forward, the market does show signs of improvement, so this is one of the reasons why they're bringing this plat to us tonight for approval. If we do get approved tonight, it will directly go to the final plat stage and then go to in front of town council for the ultimate approval and recorded Mylars. Per the Anthem Memorial Ranch Plan Unit Development, this is consistent with what we've seen before. The density is per what's allowed, which is 3.5 dwelling units per gross acre. This pre-plat has 75 single-family residential lots, like I said, with 3 points of access to the subdivision. Vehicular access could begin on Spirit Way, Collector, and then it would go on to Valor Way from the two adjacent neighborhood streets, Patriot Way, from the existing Unit 40 to the south and Daisy Drive, Unit 34 to the north. The maximum lot area proposed with this pre-plat is 6,071 square feet. I'm sorry, the minimum lot. The maximum would be 17,941 square feet. That would be a weird number. The average lot size is 7,519 square feet. This plat in particular is at 3.2 dwelling units per acre. Public Works and Fire have been part of our meetings when we meet with the Pulte representatives. They've been very active in participating and giving us feedback. So with that said, Fire and Public Works have seen this plat and have given comments and agree with its approval to come to the preliminary plat stage. Now, open space on per the PUD, the Plan Unit Development, is required to be 15%, but this one averages about 23%, and that would include all the green belts, all the open areas, the areas that are maintained by the homeowners association. We do have the applicant is here tonight. He'd be more than happy and eager to speak if you guys have any questions. So in conclusion, our findings for this project were the proposed pre-plat is in conformance with the Anthem at Mill Ranch PUD and the town code requirements. We did already say the 3 points of vehicular access. And Unit 38 does meet density and open space requirements. Staff has recommended the Planning and Zoning Commission approve this pre-plat tonight with the following conditions. Any questions for the applicant?
Gentlemen?
No, don't have any.
All right. Mr. Chrisman?
Yes. Come on up.
Please state your name.
My name is Randy Chrisman, Pulte Homes.
It's an easy one. Are you aware of the conditions that staff has recommended?
Yes, I have.
Great. Mr. Oljan,
Yes, sir.
have all of the correct departments signed off on this plat?
Yes, sir.
Well, in lieu then that the plat has had the typical recommendations and that the applicant is aware of the conditions that have been applied, I'll move that we approve Anthem at Merrill Ranch Unit 38 PZ 1654 PP Do I have a second?
Yes, I'll second.
Motion made by Chairman Pranzo, second by Vice Chair Buttrick. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those against? Motion approved. Call to the public. Commission response. Do we have a call to the public?
Chair, Vice Chair, if I may address the commission as public. Got a chance, I got this pamphlet here that I put together for a award, the Arizona Planning Association Award that's coming up in Flagstaff. Project that is near and dear to my heart. Had the opportunity to help a senior citizen here in town, real close to this location here, take her from an existing home and put her into a newer facility without doing any disruption to the historic property. Matter of fact, actually saving the property and giving her brand new living conditions. To be completely frank with you, the award, it's wonderful, but the fact that we were able to change her life in such a positive way, I can't tell you how good it feels to be part of that. And it wasn't just me, it was our grants coordinator at the time was Mr. Felice, and I think it was BBAR Enterprises. Alton and Rosa Bruce were also heavily involved in the project. Without their forwardness and actually without all three of our stubbornness, I don't think this project would have ever made it. But it did, and it's going to get some recognition here soon. And it just shows what you can do when you put your mind to something and don't give up till you get your way. And in this case, it's just a really positive thing, not only for the owner, but for the town. It's right on one of our main corridors coming into town off of 3rd Street. So it's on display as you come into our historic district. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you. I've got this down here if you'd like to see it afterwards. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Any other call to the public? Close the call to the public. Call to the commission, current events only.
I just thought I'd mention that today at the county, we approved a change to some property down at the Benicio Ranch. What is it down in south of Casa Grande, south of 8? There's a Tessa company is doing what they're calling Arizona Motorsport Park. Mm-hmm. It's a huge facility. It's going to have 4 racetracks, 2 large ones. It's going to have a kart track. It's going to be anything to do with motorsports is going to happen down there. They are talking about moving dirt in August of next year and hope to be in operation by early 2020. And it's a major thing for Pinal County. There'll be a lot of, during the construction phase, there'll be a lot of jobs in construction. But once it's done, there's going to be about 2,200 jobs associated with that initially. And that's just with the facility. There are going to be a lot of there'll be manufacturers there. There'll be, parts suppliers, people like tire companies, automotive companies, all going to have facilities down there. One of the racetracks will be set aside for testing, design testing, and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty exciting for the county. It's pretty exciting. It's going to bring big money to the county, and the taxes are pretty incredible. So for the state, and for the county, so and for Casa Grande. So it's a good deal, and it's kind of a good solid footprint, I think, for the future.
It is. Okay, any other call to the public? Now close call to the public. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn.
A second.
I have a motion second by Commissioner Bell. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? We are adjourned.